Hello, here we go. Welcome to the Blue Room. I wonder what's behind here. Let's just open the door and see. Here's some names on the wall. It's Renee, Odette, Bethany and Josephina. And I think there are some more over here as well. Let's have a look. There's Greer and Elise and William. Now this seems to be a special invitation to these people to come into the Blue Room. And it's welcome from Grandma this morning and also from Papa. And he's just going to show you around the Blue Room. It's not quite the same as when you last saw it, but there are lots of familiar things in the Blue Room. And I think there might even be some art from certain people that we love very much.
Money Hawk's real estate.
Yes, there is indeed. Not just that. And the doll's house is there. And also the bears, but we'll come back to them. We'll come back to them later. Right now, I wonder if you'd like to take a chair, sit down and get comfortable, because we're going to start this morning with a story. And I thought that I might read you a little book this morning called Moo and Little Calf 2. This is one that we've read sometimes here, and we're going to do it again. Here we are, high on the hill overlooking the sea, in the long green grass by the totara tree. Moo and the little calf too were sleeping together, as all cows do. All was quiet on the seafront hill. The night was clear and the air was still. The stars were out and the moon up high in a bright and luminous midnight sky. Then all of a sudden, with a jolt and a lift, the grass on top of the hill began to shift. The sleeping cows were now wide awake as the Clarence Valley began to shake. With a bump and a shudder and a wobble of the udder, with a rocking and a rolling and a slip and a slide, Moo and the little calf too began their ride. "Hold on, Moo," mooed Moo to Moo. They stayed together with the little calf too. "We'll be all right. This might even be fun. It's something we've never, ever done." They braced and they swayed and they stood quite still, all together as the earth began its pull. Off we go in the bright supermoon, but I'm sure we'll stop very, very soon. On and on past the trough and the tank, past the totara and the tussock, and their favourite grassy bank, then down, down, down with a rumble and a roar, until their ride ended at the valley floor. The sun came up. That moon had gone. The birds were awake and were singing their song. The cows looked around and saw they were stranded on a grassy little platform just where it had landed. Oh, my. "Oh, what a sight," mooed Moo to Moo. It all looked so different as they gazed at the view. Had the seabed lifted, or had the coastline drifted? Moo and the little calf too began to wonder what to do. Shall we jump, or shall we stay? Maybe there's help and it's on its way. Then a helicopter appeared and flew around. A beating, thudding, whirring and very noisy sound. Around and around the helicopter flew. "I wonder if it's Richie," mooed Moo to Moo. Oh, how exciting. In the distance they saw some people were coming. 2 and then 4 with picks and shovels. They came closer to the spot to save those stranded cows, believe it or not. "Hello there, girls," said the men with a shout. "We've all come to help you and get you out. We've missed you so much and we want you home. We'll keep you safe and you'll never be alone." With picks and the shovels, the men began to hack. Then Moo followed Moo down the narrow limestone track. On through the ruptures and on through the rubble, the cows crossed safely without any trouble. How happy they were to be saved by the men, Willie and Julian, Tony and Ben. Gently and slowly the cows got to the gates, and who should be there but their Hereford mates. They skipped and they kicked their legs in the air as they ran down the hill without a care. They got to the paddock and had a drink and a rest, and they all agreed that this place was the best. What a night to remember, the 14th of November. They had a bit of a lock up rather than a lockdown, didn't they? Well, are you still there? How about we sing a song now? And I think we'll sing a real old one that I'm sure you know very well. It's about the wheels of the bus. The wheels of the bus go round, and I'm sure you can do the actions, round and round, up and down, and the doors are open and shut, and the wipers go swish, 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 swish. Okay. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. Children, the children on the bus go up and down, up and down, up and down. The children on the bus go up and down all day long. The wipers on the bus go swish, 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 swish. The wipers on the bus go swish, swish, swish all day long. What's next? Can't think. The doors on the bus go open and shut, open and shut, open and shut. The doors on the bus go open and shut all day long. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. The wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. Good. You sang well. I think we should go and visit the bears now. The bears seem to be having a morning tea party. Okay? So, Papa, could we just go and have a little meeting with the bears?
These are the bears here.
Right. And here we've got Mama Bear. And she seems to be... I think you can sit a wee bit further in, Mama Bear. Otherwise you might fall off.
Good morning, children.
Would you like some tea?
Thank you very much.
There we go. Some
Lovely.
tea for you.
Lovely, lovely.
And have a little drink.
Thank you. Oh, it's lovely and hot.
Very nice. Good. And there's some grapes here. You could have a grape too if you like.
Delicious.
One for you there.
Delicious.
And Papa Bear is over here in his lovely denim jacket.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Papa Bear. Would you like some tea as well?
Yes, please. Oh, delicious. Oh,
Good.
Lovely.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, thank you, Grandma. Thank you very much. You're so good to me.
That's all right. You could probably have 2 grapes.
Two
because
grapes
you're
would be ideal.
bigger. There we go. And we've got the little princess visiting this morning. She's a guest at the morning tea.
Her royal guest.
And Princess, you might like to have a couple of little grapes too. Okay, now it would be nice to have some other guests, wouldn't it? Who would you really, really like one day soon?
I don't want to see that Goldilocks person. What I would like to see Bethany and Renee and Odette and Josephina and Greer and Elise and William.
Wow, you've got a big wish list there. Well, you never know. In the next few weeks or sometime soon, you just might see them.
I do hope so.
Yes, so do we. Anyway, enjoy your morning tea. Now, Papa, let's move over to the doll's house. Now, what's going on here? The door is open, so I think they're awake. So we're just going to open the door and see what's going on here. Aha! Somebody is still asleep. I think it's a couple of teenagers. Quite late in the morning. They should have been awake by now. Anyway, here we are. And here is Granddad and Grandma. And they are looking after 5 of their grandchildren.
And very
in
busy
lockdown.
it is. Very busy.
I'm sure it is. And Granddad is up here and he has been trying to wake up his teenage.
They won't get up. Hey, hey, it's afternoon. You've missed breakfast. You'll miss lunch. Get
Go away, Grandad. I think they're having a big sleep in, but he is trying to get them up. But downstairs is Grandma, and she is making breakfast, or it's really brunch, I think, for her 3 younger grandchildren. They didn't have any trouble waking up. In fact, they wake up quite early, sometimes even as early as 6:30. Anyway, they are having breakfast and all is well. So over here there is the cat's dish. I think that little person, I think it might be a duck, is looking at the cat's dish and wondering if he should perhaps have a little drink himself. But never mind. So that is what's happening in the doll's house this morning. So we're going to shut the door again and we'll come and visit them some other time. Now over in the cot here, we've got Goonie Bird in his usual position, and he always likes to be in on the action. He doesn't always take part in the action, but he likes to be seeing what's going on. And then we've got Seal, and then we've got Little Lion. And what's that one again,
That's
Papa?
Wombat. That's
Wombat.
the Australian. He's a wombat.
Right. Fancy, we've got an Australian in our midst.
She's not very quick.
And Little Bear, Little Ted. Aha! Now we've got Koala. Koala and Little Koala, baby Koala. How are you, Mummy Koala?
Well, I'm pretty good. And I've got baby koala. But that's all I've got. I'm short of some people.
Yes, so you would like some other people too?
I would very much like some other people.
Okay.
Some of them in Tawa and some of them in Wanganui.
Right. Well, we'll see if they can come and see you soon. But it's nice that you've got little baby Koala. And baby Koala, you are being looked after well by your mummy, aren't you?
Oh,
okay.
Yes.
So you just want to say hello to Bethany and to Odette and Renee especially, but to the others as well. See you soon.
Bye.
Bye. And we've also got here Joe Cool. And Joe Cool has had an important job. He has been in the front window, saying hello to all the children going past. And he's been there in the hot sun sometimes, and his top is getting a bit faded. Can you see that? It's red round the top and it's pink round there. So he is doing a good job, but he's just waving his foot to say, hi everybody, it's nice to see you. Now I think Papa is going to read a story next. So that will be a nice thing. So Papa, if you'd like to sit down, and what story are you going to read?
Children, I'm going to read the story about the animals because I know I have some granddaughters who have been very fond of this book about the animals with the elephant on the front, and it's got the penguin inside and the dog. Whoa, whoa. It's got the rabbit and it's got the fish. Here is the goat. You go, ma, ma. And here is the butterfly. And I'm not doing a butterfly noise because I don't want to. Here's the zebra. And here's the lion. And the macaw. And the horse. Frog. Tiger. Goose. Kitten. Piglet. And hen, and sheep, and chimp, and guinea pigs, and calf, elephant, chicks, fox, owl, bear, bee, all gone. There they were. And here is a real story, and it's called The Owl and the Pussycat. And it's all about how the owl and the pussycat went to sea in a beautiful pea green boat. They took some money and honey wrapped up in a £5 note. The owl looked up to the stars above and sang to a small guitar, Oh, beautiful pussy. Oh, pussy, my love. What a beautiful pussy you are, you are. What a beautiful pussy you are. Pussy said to the owl, You elegant fowl, how charmingly sweet you sing. But let us be married. Too long we have tarried. But what shall we use for a ring? They sailed away for a year and a day to the land where the bong tree grows, and there in a wood a piggy wig stood, with a ring in the end of his nose, with a ring in the end of his nose. Dear pig, are you willing to sell for 1 shilling your ring? Said the piggy, I will. So they took it away and were married next day by the turkey who lives on the hill. They dined on mince and slices of quince, which they ate with a runcible spoon. And hand in hand on the edge of the sand, they danced by the light of the moon. They danced by the light of the moon. And probably lived happily ever after.
That's such a good story, Papa. I think we're getting to the end of our time now, but we're going to sing one more song. And this is a song that I know several of you sing very well. And it's called Everybody Clap, Everybody Sing. Let's see if you can remember it. We'll sing it twice. Make sure you do the actions. Everybody clap. Everybody sing. La 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 la. Bow to your partner. Then you turn around. Hands in the air. Rock-a-bye-bye. There's no sleep. There's no sleep. Again. Everybody clap. Everybody sing, la 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 la. Bow to your partner. Then you turn around. Hands in the air, rock-a-bye-bye. There's no sleep. There's no sleep. There's no sleep. Okay, I think you sang that very well indeed. Well, I think it's nearly time now for us to go from the Blue Room, and Papa and I need to go and have some lunch. So we look forward to seeing you another time. But we'll just say goodbye for now, and also goodbye from Papa.
Goodbye.
Who is about to...
How lovely to see you, and I hope that you're having a good day. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. And Papa is off out the door. And we'll just leave the Blue Room now, and where he is exiting, pursued by a bear. Off he goes. See you next time.